I'm excited about this one right here. I saw an article on mindbodygreen.com discovering you and your partner's primary love language and speaking that language regularly may create a better understanding of each other's needs and support each other's growth. So ladies, can you identify your partner's love language? And if so, what do you do to show them? And then, what's your love language? I love this kind of stuff.
Me too.
I love talking about love, what makes people the way they are.
Relationship therapy, type of like deep critical questions. Me too.
Jeannie?
Love languages is new to me. I mean, I just learned this about like a few years ago.
The book is so good, the 5
Gary
love
Chapman.
languages.
No, I know it now, but I didn't know it then. And
Who
I feel
brought
like,
it up to you and why?
I think a girlfriend told me, like, what's your love language? And I was like, what? I had no idea. But I would say I love this idea because it's not only you know your love languages, but loving him in his love languages.
The way he
I mean,
needs
that's
it.
success, right?
Yeah.
The way he needs it. For me, I am acts of service, I am physical touch, and I also like gifts.
Yeah.
Okay, so those
Givenchy.
I want some gifts.
So that's the
Givenchy.
way that you receive love best. That's how you feel love.
Yes.
Acts
But
of service, what is
baby,
it
I
again?
know you've been working all day. I got you your favorite snack. I, you know,
Yes.
drew a bath for you. Something
Acts
like
of
that.
service, physical touch, and gifts.
And gifts. What's yours?
Mine, how I feel loved is my number one would absolutely be time, quality time. I don't really like gifts. Like I want quality time as my number
Give it to
one.
me.
And my second one, I know. And my second one would be physical touch. But I'm married to a man who likes to show me love with gifts.
Ah.
So I've had to learn not only how to give him love, the way he needs it, which for him it would be, he likes physical touch and acts of service.
Okay.
So I learned how to do that for him. But it also helped me understand that when he's giving me gifts, I'm being loved. Does that make
Right.
sense?
Yes.
Like not just going, man, how come you don't love me the way I need to be loved, but also recognizing
That's his way.
that's his way of loving me.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's been really interesting to figure out, especially because we don't have the same love languages. What about you, Jeannie?
I'm definitely acts of service. I think that's a cultural thing too. Like in Asian culture,
How
Asian
you give
parents,
it or how you receive it?
all they do is like do things for you, do your laundry, cook for you, feed you, and then that's their way of saying I love you, and they'll never say it or really hug you and touch you. So I have a bit of that, but marrying Jeezy and now being 42, I've learned to really accept all of them. I love gifts because it means so much when he picks something. I'm like, what did you pick? Why did you pick this? At what time are you giving this to me in our relationship? I also love physical touch. I like if
need
we're
that.
sleeping, I want that toe touching my toe. I want
need
that
it.
arm hooked over my arm, you know?
Right.
And then even just quality time, like watching him like turn off the phone, turn off everything, and then I watch it. I'm like, I know you're busy and I know you have messages to answer, but you want to be present with me.
Love that.
So now I'm older enough to see the effort of that person instead of just being like, I need acts of service, like help me do things, which I used to be before, you know?
But that's how...
And the goal is to get really good at all 5. So that you don't miss other people's love gestures.
Right.
But I missed it. How do you show love?
How do I? I'm good. I show all 5.
Oh, okay.
I make sure the boxes
Naturally?
are checked.
Really?
Yes, I do it because...
There aren't more that are just that come to you naturally?
No, I'm really good. Like, I'll actually keep a mental, like, have I spent time with him lately? If I'm just so touchy-feely or doing all the chores in the house, I'm like, wait, have I spent time? Let me go just take a walk with him.
That's
or let's
really
go ride
great.
bikes, you know?
That's so
That's
great.
great.
Yeah, I haven't read that book.
Oh, it's so good.
I haven't
Wait, do
read
you
it.
know what we're talking about, though?
I know. I mean,
Are you
I get
listening?
a feeling. I can understand what you're talking about because I believe my love language is humor. It's like you gotta.
There are
I
words.
am joking about you.
It's
I
called
love
words
you.
of affirmation. So there's 5 love languages, and here they go.
And,
It
and
is
humor is not in it.
maybe words of affirmation.
But she doesn't-
Words of affirmation.
Okay.
Acts of service, doing things for other people, buying gifts.
Yes.
Quality time and physical touch.
No, I think Lonnie's humor is her own custom one because she is not a big
You
words
can't make a
person.
custom one. They don't have that book.
But
They
you
don't
can.
have that
Some people,
edition of that
some people
book.
are
See,
food.
I
I'm
write
holding
my
up
own
my
book
hand
back.
here
Well,
for
what do
5.
you do for James?
I write my own book. I make jokes about them. I do it all on the show all the time.